A Yanderes Lament by Reading in Solitude. She sits outside on the porch, rocking gently back and forth, gazing upon the open land before her. He walks outside and sits with her, holding a pot of tea. He pours out some tea for her to drink, and she takes it, but unlike ever before, she simply stares blankly into the dark liquid. "What's wrong?" he asks. "Won't you have your tea? It's just as you like it." She sighs but does not answer. She's been thinking. Something in her hurt badly. "I've led a life of shame," she chokes. "How so?" asks the man. "Look at all I've wrought, and for what? This? Is this not all you've wanted?" he asks, puzzled. "It is, but I'm not so sure I want it anymore. All the people that I've hurt, all the things that I've crushed, everything I've done to pull you from your world and into this. He stares down for some time before placing a hand on her. She recoils at first, but relaxes after a moment. "I've hurt you. I can't believe you would ever want this," she says. "Perhaps not," he replies. "Perhaps? Perhaps? Is that all you've to say? How can you sit here beside me and feel no fear, feel no anger at what all I've done to you? I captured you and I've made you my slave, and all you've to say is, perhaps?" He stares at her for a moment. His face is rugged now. Scars from her past tortures still stand on his face. Though he no longer bears her chains, they still would seem to have their hold on him. "In a younger self, I'd have been angry with you. In my past, I was scared. When you took me from my family, my friends, my lifestyle, I was afraid." She looks to him as he speaks. It is now that she sees him. It is now she sees the man she has made. No longer is he quite the man she fell in love with, the man she captured, but an older, more shaped man. "When you told me that you hurt my past lover, I hated you. You broke her heart on my behalf, hurting both of us, for only your sake. For years such things have burdened me, but no longer. I am a free man now." "Free? How so? I don't let you leave me. You can't come and go as you wish. You cannot love who you choose. You cannot live a life besides the one that I have given you." "I can and I do choose every day. Every morning I yearn to smell the scent of you as we have our morning's embrace, and then I wait eagerly for you to cook me my breakfast. Then, once settled, we go out for our daily stroll in the woods where I hunt and gather for us, and in the late afternoon, at this time, we have our tea. I'm excited for a hearty supper tonight of deer stew, and I look forward to having sex with you, just as we do every night." She sits in awe as she tires fruitlessly to understand all he said. Every one of the things that he stated were once things early on that he so hated. Previously in life she had saw each time he cried less with each act as a step forward. Each time he did not look away from her as a step towards love. Each time he did not fight her was a step towards union. But now she saw it all as horrible. She hated what she had done to him. It wasn't that she didn't like the man he was now, but rather she did not deserve such a good man, and he did not deserve all she had done to him. But why? Why look forward to any of it? Because it is my life now. Even if I desired, I could not change it. If I were to go what one would call home at this point, what would I do? I would be alone. I'd have no family. I'd have no friends, and I would certainly have no life worth living. This is my home, with you, in the woods. This is my life, and I'm happy. You hated every one of these things, not—" She stops. It's been years since he last struggled. "Not 20 years ago?" Yes." She stands up and looks away from him. "Quite so, but you see, today I don't. Perhaps I've grown too old to hate it anymore. Perhaps it's some form of Stockholm Syndrome. Yes, she cries. That must be it." But it's not. She whips around to see his face. He smiles genuinely. His eyes are bright. Then why? She asks, drawing her knife. What, are you so weak? She asks as she points the blade at him. But all the while he only smiles. Tell me! She screams. Because I forgive you, and I love you. She looks at him in shock. Her face turns white. She cannot move, but a feeling of rage overwhelms her as she goes at him with the knife. She raises her blade, to which he stands still as she begins to bring it down on him, but stops. She falls to her knees and starts to sob. No, no, she cries. She had hurt him. She raped him. She had beaten him early on into his captivity. She ruined his life and turned what was once surely a strong man into this, a broken man. And even though early on into their relationship, if one could even call it that, she would force him to confess his love to her, she now wished he didn't. I forgive you, he restates as he kneels down beside her. He wraps his arms around her and holds her tightly. There is nothing left for me to be upset about. Holding that anger will not deliver me from this situation, but letting it go has delivered me towards peace. Stop this, please, she cries. I don't deserve this. I don't deserve you. I hurt you so badly. I know. But grace is not for those who deserve it. It is meant for those who need it.